Okay. You all arrive at the port where the Northern Titan is docked. The air is cold and wet. You all climb aboard the vessel, which must be many kilometers in size, from your judgment.
I-
Hello?
Second, I have to look up the conversions for kilometers to feet.
It's quite large.
It would be miles.
It is quite
Yeah.
large.
Okay. So it's a couple miles long.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty big ship.
It's very large. Very.
Love being American and not knowing the conversions.
I'm American as well. Alright, so. As you all climb aboard, you are shown to your quarters by a crewman. He tells you that for the first day, no crewmen ever go missing. So, you are free for the first day, but the second day is where things start going amiss. Your move.
Okay then.
This first day is to explore the ship.
Okay, well,
I'd like
I
to
explore the ship.
I'd like to just take a step out and then just go straight to the left and see where I end up.
You step out of your room into the main spinal walkway of the ship. This goes all the way from the bow to the stern. You are pretty close to the stern.
So what? I'd like to walk back and ask Halavar what kind of ship this is. Is it a fishing ship or a
The ship
cruise
has this ship. It does
It seems
trans.
like it's cargo.
It is a combination between a lot of things because it has enough space for a lot of things. Many
Okay.
people travel with this ship. Many fish and ocean creatures are caught with this ship. Many tons of cargo are stored on this ship. Must have been
That's
very
all for now.
profitable for the dwarves.
So Fanir, have you ever went spearfishing?
I don't think I have.
Are you interested at all?
Are they bad?
Are the fish bad?
Yes.
I mean, they eat other fish for fun.
Well then, let's go.
Okay then. Do you have a spear?
I think we can use one of my javelins. Oh,
He's gonna like throw his backpack in front of him and just kind of scurry around inside.
So you guys will need to get really creative because the deck of
I'd
the
like
ship
to
is
pull
several
my rope.
stories above the water.
So
Fanir, do you happen to also have a rope?
let me quickly check. Hold on.
I mean, I do, but something tells me it's not enough rope.
I don't know. He said several stories, and that's not. Is there a lower deck of the ship that also has a side port?
There's portholes and like windows, but those would be
So
hard
there's
to
not, like,
spearfish.
lower
There
decks that have-
is a deck that's like that's like closer to the water, but it's still nowhere near. Because the ship isn't
So,
at very
like, would
the
you
ship
say it's a
isn't at very
story?
high capacity.
What?
Could I look around for like rope just lying around? Like just a big pile of rope.
Untie the anchor.
Yeah, so of course you find the standard like mariner's rope that's a bit too thick because like it's big boy rope. But you do find about you do find quite a lot of just standard rope that you're sure no
Could
one
we-
would miss.
Like how much standard rope?
A lot. A shit ton, one might say.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab the rope.
Oh my
So
LED is
you
dying.
cut off enough rope to make your spear get a decent length into the water after you throw it.
Alright, so I have enough rope for spearing now, right?
I'm assuming
Okay.
you're getting this for your fishing buddy as well. I'd rather be
I
fishing.
mean, I
Yeah.
have 4 javelins still.
I mean, I'd like to say I could also use my crossbow.
How are you gonna pick it up?
I could reel it back in. You tie the rope to the end of the arrow, you shoot it down, and then you pull it back up. Because it will
I
clip
got
the
enough rope
fish.
with my spear though.
That's fair. That's fair. that's fair. 1 second, I'm grabbing mine.
And you would also need a lot shorter rope than what I would be using.
Standard rope would probably work, but I guess it would work better for a javelin. It'd probably pick up more kinetic energy.
All right. As you two think about how you're going to go spear fishing and you assemble your spear fishing devices, what does the Rat Man and the Moon Druid do?
So, is there any nearby, like, is there any seabirds flying overhead or anything?
1 second, I'll be right back.
There's of course like seagulls on the deck and everything.
She is going to go sit with them, and she's going to try to make friends with them by feeding them bread.
I will go over to the lower deck.
You succeed at this action as you walk very slowly towards the seagulls and sit amongst them. All right,
Okay,
you're just chilling
I'm
with
actually going
birds
to
now.
cast Speak with Animals on the seagull.
Ah, I see. All right,
Would you want me to roll for it, or?
and this is for story reasons, I assume. So
Okay.
just go.
Hello, little seagull friend.
Hello.
Okay, I'm
Do you
back.
live around this boat a lot?
Yep, comes through here each week.
Oh, so I guess you see a lot going on here.
Yep, lots of bread, lots of food out in the open.
Oh, that's great. I'm sure you and your friends are getting a lot.
Nope, just me. I'm fast.
Oh, of course you are. You're very fat. Say, have you seen anything strange happening around here?
Just men moving around the deck, places they're not supposed to be.
Ah, yeah. They seem to be fishing a lot.
Yep.
Does
Cookie?
that worry you and your bird friends?
No.
Have you seen anything magic happening?
Concert stage. Bow of the ship.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I could talk with you. Would you like some more bread?
Never say no to bread.
And I'm going to give him a whole lot of bread.
Exactly how much bread?
I'm going to give him a whole loaf of bread, but broken up so he can eat it up.
As you, I assume, walk away from the seagull after talking to him, you just see him basically vacuum up the loaf's worth of crumbs. You just see him hover his mouth above it, and then they all enter him.
Beautiful.
All right.
That is a magic bird. You cannot convince me otherwise.
You see, her spell talk with animals didn't actually succeed. That bird was just talking. All right.
Okay then.
All right. John,
I assume
what
I
are you
have
doing?
no idea that this is happening, considering I'm
Yeah,
just sitting there.
you guys are like
Perfect.
very far apart because it's a big ship.
We have finished tying the rope.
Yes, you fishing boys have succeeded doing the.
I'd like to tell Finir that we should probably tie it to the side of the boat. Like tie the end to the side of the boat so we don't fully lose it if we catch a big fish. Roll for tying knots.
Yep, roll.
Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on.
Wait, for real?
I'm joking. Just roll for performance on how good you do doing that. Actually, I already rolled performance for you. So
Oh, I was gonna say I got a 15.
yeah. So performance, you do 17 and a glory.
Oh, no.
Not very good.
That is good.
So those knots and these fish stuff are tied good.
Yeah. So this is performance for how well you actually fish.
Oh. Oh, we caught mad fish.
As you both hit the same very large fish, and it comes up out of the water. Roll perception.
Wait, 1 second, let me check this. I think I have. I think I have a addition to this.
Yeah.
Efficiencies. Is perception wisdom?
I think.
It's charisma.
Oh, it is charisma?
Oh, wait, hold on.
No, it is wisdom.
Okay, yeah, it was. Sorry.
Then I rolled a 13.
I got a 19.
That'll be good enough.
13 with my addition.
All right, Fenrir.
I got a 19.
All right, good.
Modifier.
Good. Okay. So, as you both latch on to the same fish and bring it up to you, you see right a few seconds after it leaves the water, the tentacle that was grasping onto it lets go and sinks back into the sea.
Oh, so
I
it's
knew
the
it. I
Kraken.
knew this is where this was going.
Okay.
It's just the Kraken.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Can I see where anyone else is other than Finral?
There's just like passengers and crewmen going about their work.
But I
I'd
can't.
like to just yell Kraken at the top of my lungs.
What? Oh, don't cause panic. That's the worst thing you can do.
It is. But there.
So can I go and search for our other teammate?
I'd like to do the same.
Which teammate are you looking for?
I'm gonna go look for anyone that I recognize.
I'd like to look for Trillium. Ask her about.
So
Giant-
Trillium's just on the deck somewhere. Halvar's in the engine room, and I don't have any clue where John is. Probably in the vents.
Hold up.
Where are you, John, on the ship currently? Guess he's not answering that. So, who do you go to?
Well, I guess I'm gonna go look for Trillium because she's on the deck.
I'm also looking. For
Let me
Trillium.
remind you that this ship is many kilometers in size.
Wait. How large was the fish we pulled up?
I am back. Sorry.
It was like a 40-pound fish.
So
That's a
good.
big-
Also, you never actually gave me the chance to say anything, so I'm still in the room.
I assumed I was assuming the rats were like tanning on the deck.
Oh, okay.
They were tanning their meat suit.
They put it in the smoker.
Oh no.
No, they just left him in the room, and they're just like looking for fish.
I know what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'd like to take, while I'm looking for Trillium, I'd like to pick up the fish and just take it to our room.
You do so.
Now I'd like to just go back to looking for Trillium.
Okay. Trillium, does he find you?
Let's say, yeah, I would probably be in the same spot, just
Yeah.
playing with all the different birds.
I'd like to run up to her and, exasperatedly just giant tentacle and just point in the general direction of where we saw it.
A giant tentacle?
Big tentacle. Wrapped around 40-pound fish.
Well, there has been stories of giant squid and octopi, magical creatures like that living up north. So I wouldn't be surprised if there actually is one.
But why is it under the boat?
Wait,
There's
is
water
it?
under the boat? That
Someone likes
That's
mowing
a-
their lawn.
Yeah.
that's a question I don't think I could answer.
Oh, so by now, you guys are like really far. Like, you can't see the land anymore. You're like out at the ocean. The only land you can see is the ice.
Would I know from getting on the ship where the captain's deck would be?
Yes, because the captain's deck would be in the tallest tower.
I'd like to go and try to talk to the captain.
Should we maybe go get Halavar and John first?
I mean, you all go find them. I'll meet you there. We need to tell the captain ASAP.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna go back to the quarters and see if they're around.
I am just chomping on the fish.
Yeah.
About how many pounds of the 40-pound fish have you consumed?
Probably like a third.
That's a lot of fish for 50 rats.
15 pounds of fish. Well, less, but just estimating. Our fish.
To put that in perspective, a normal human eats like 3 to 4 pounds of food a day, and this is
It
just
is
a
a lot
bunch
of
of
rats,
rats.
Rats, man, these rats.
All right, so
Well, I wouldn't even know that they've eaten it. Would I find the captain's deck yet?
yeah, you would. And
Okay,
by
I'd like to
then,
just
by then everyone's met up and followed you.
Okay, so I'd like to just start knocking on that door just as hard as possible.
a crewman opens and sees all of you, the group of adventurers, and he says, "Hello. What you here for?"
I need to speak to the captain.
All right, Captain. And the
That was
captain, an old. I haven't decided what race he is yet.
ASMR.
An old elven man, comes towards you. You can tell he's extremely old because he's elven and he's aged. So
Wow.
That's fact. That's fact.
he comes up to you
I'd
like,
like
You
to.
do get
I'd like
pretty
to
old.
just start explaining to him how we ended up seeing this giant tentacle come from under the boat.
tentacles, you say? Could
Yes,
just be octopi
Just-
eating fish.
but it wasn't tentacles. It was one very, very large tentacle. It shouldn't have been coming around a 40-pound fish like that.
We have had reports of such from other people.
And you never thought that might have something to do with people going missing?
Well, how do they get up? They're just an octopus. The ship is
I
several
mean,
stories tall.
If the tentacles are really, really long, then it could grab someone on the deck.
I suppose, but octopi that large haven't been spotted since my days of young.
Well, looks like you might be young again.
Well, you may watch for any more, and if you see them, send a crewman to report to me, but I do not think that there's a kraken on the loose.
Fine.
Kind of like. I like how you blew us off.
Like, you think, like, with people going missing left and right, he'd be like, that's a realistic possibility. He's like, no. No.
I mean,
Correct.
this ship has
Impossible.
several thousand crewmates, so he doesn't care all that much.
Of course the old geezer doesn't.
Also, he's just thinking, because, in his lifetime, krakens were all but wiped out.
Jesus.
The sea is really deep, though.
Yes. Anything you would like to continue the conversation with the captain?
No.
All right. So,
Okay,
As-
I'm back. Sorry.
okay, so, Finral, anything you'd like to talk to the captain about before we head back to investigating?
I'd like to ask him why he thinks it's such an unrealistic possibility.
Krakens are only known to surround the lands of the orcs and the wild folk. We do not get many up here, even when they were
But
alive.
times have changed, and this boat is large as an island.
Fair.
Of course, there's gonna be some that get confused.
I do not think that the Krakens are the main source of this. If you have proof other than
It's the
seeing a
moon.
tentacle, I will be glad to hear.
Back to the spirit.
I expect to hear something by the performance this night.
Wait, what did you say? Performance.
You have not seen the paper? On the bow of the ship, there will be a performance at the concert stage. Many different
Look forward to it, I guess.
Many different performances. Many different.
Is it like a sign up and show up kind of thing, or?
Anyone can show up, really. It's just... We have many people who will perform that have signed up pre-voyage.
And people sign up afterwards?
No. Sadly, no. As hired detectives, however, you are allowed to go backstage, but please try and stay out
Okay.
of the women's changing rooms. We've had problems with detectives before you doing that.
I can't say anything about John.
Wait, am I not allowed in?
Oh, you young
No.
lady, yes, but
These are performers. No one wants them just to walk into their room out of nowhere.
you try and knock first, please. They will understand. Alright. Well, I have important things to do now. If you will leave and continue your work.
Yes.
Alright. You all leave, and you see a poster for that event he mentioned.
I was entirely planning on trying to show up and play an instrument.
Ooh,
The
what
event
instrument
says-
do you play?
I don't. That was going to be the entire joke.
The poster says that on the bow of the ship near midnight, many different performances from comedy to magic that no one's seen to music to anything you can think of.
Cool. An 8th grade talent show.
Little do they know I have real magic.
It's more of an 80th grade talent show because these are all not 80th,
Old
but like
people.
they're not old people, but they're not. It's like these people actually have talent, you know.
Oh, okay.
So it's America's
Okay.
Got Talent.
Hmm.
But
More
On a
like
cruise.
anywhere else other than America Got Talent.
what's the name of this world?
Like the planet,
Yes.
I forgot honestly. I'll check.
Forgot honestly. Yep, nope, that's the new name. Forgot honestly. How would you spell that?
How do you spell it?
Here, I'll put it in chat how I think you'd spell that.
No. I just came up with a name on the spot. One sec.
Don't allow me.
Check general, that's how I'd spell it.
Alright, I just put in the
Wait,
lore
no,
chat.
that's Lore? Allframe. Inn of Quivering Isles?
That was a joke a couple sessions ago. You don't want to know.
Those are just
But hold on, are we going there?
We're not going to the
Is
Quivering
this boat
Isles.
bringing
We
us
have a
to the-
child on board. We're not going there.
No, he's just short.
How dare you?
Alright.
Oh, that's great.
Now, what do you all do before the performance starts?
I get popcorn.
No, this is still hours beforehand.
I'm
I
gonna
get
go
popcorn.
leave we were at for the fish and kind of
I'd like to go back to the room and see if, and grab, look at the fish. Since I didn't really get a chance beforehand.
All right.
poor goddamn fish.
I go with him.
No!
Alright.
What do I see when I get to the room?
You see a half-eaten fish carcass. Is what you see.
I'd like to turn around and just stare at John.
Hold up.
My fish. What have you done to my fish?
I assume it is in.
It was delicious.
Don't worry, he's going to get food poisoning now.
Inches from the meat where he was eating, I'd like to cut off like a piece of the meat.
And
Try to find somewhere where I can cook it.
you'd have to go.
Or actually,
You'd have to travel for
I'd
a
like to
couple
cut it
minutes up towards the traveler section near the kitchen to find anything to cook with that isn't just an open flame.
Okay, I'd like to travel up there.
Okay, while he does that, I shut the door behind him.
And
And then
eat the rest of
continue.
the fish. You only have a couple more inches. You still have a good 2 pounds of fish there.
1 sec. Yep. So you make it up to the kitchen, and I assume you're just gonna just cook it.
Pan fry it with a little bit of garlic.
Sounds
Nice olive
sounds
oil.
good. Yep.
And then once I finish cooking it, I'd like to cut it up into very small cubes, and then put it in let's see, 5 small bags.
And so you do.
Are you just gonna try bribing me in the future?
No, but that's a good idea. No, I'm gonna walk around, find everyone, and hand them each a bag of the fish. But when I get to John, I'd like to look at him and then put the bag of fish back in my pocket and then just walk away.
Hold up. Let me just look at something real quick.
Oh god, he's checking his stats if he can fight me.
No, not that. Oh, yes. I have sleight of hand +7. I would like to try taking it.
And I do have passive perception.
And I don't allow PCs to steal from others, so.
God damn it.
You know what? No. Let him take this. I'm not gonna come back for it later. But it's gonna be a great part when I go back to try to pull it out and it's just not there.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll. God damn it, I got a 4.
Do I need to roll for perception?
No.
Or can I just slap his hand away? Just kinda.
No, he just sort of keeps. You don't notice, but he keeps reaching for it, but then you move out of the way.
Yeah, I'm just following him.
You take a turn before he can grab on or something.
How long does this go on for?
4 hours until midnight.
I was gonna say, can I roll for perception and see if I notice him?
You never do.
Do I not get to roll for that? Nah, nah.
This
I
is
never
too
see
funny.
it.
You don't.
Okay, that's fair. I rolled a 7 anyway. I would have failed. So when it comes time and we're actually at the show, I'd like to pull out the bag and then start looking for John.
You entered together. But first,
Do I realize
does anyone
he's
else want to
behind
do
me?
anything before the show? Anyone? No?
Ah, good.
No.
Okay, we continue. You all enter the sort of fenced off area, the seating area. And you all enter together. John has popcorn from somewhere. You have no idea where.
I'd like to look over at John and ask, where can we get some of that?
Just small rat fingers go out of my chest, and then just they are holding a single piece of popcorn towards them.
I'd like to take it and eat it, and then pull out the bag of fish and hand it to him.
I grab it. It's like a trade.
This. I don't know about you. I don't think the rat hates me anymore.
Well, you guys are becoming friends.
Meh.
Meh.
You are my acquaintance.
The rat only hasn't killed me because I provide him free drinks.
No, you
Man.
found me first.
I mean, that is fair.
Preston,
I did provide that corpse for you. Be grateful.
wait, is that from one of your fallen party members?
No,
No.
Are you lying?
that's
to
just
me?
that's just backstory.
Yeah, I just thought of good backstory like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like the
intimidation,
Whatever.
first time you met the moon cold.
religion. Bro, I realize I have like no modifiers other than intelligence, and one of them I straight up have a +5 in. This is no, I hate
Cool.
this.
Okay, so do you guys want to inspect anything at the show? Anything about the performers?
I said we
Anything
wait
about
till after the first performance.
anything about the performers? Anything about the crowd?
What is the first one doing?
Can I look to see who's in the crowd?
You just see a bunch of do you want to do a perception roll for this, or just like a generic what you see at a glance?
Ah, screw it. I'm gonna do percent. See how blind Kobold. That would be a 10.
And that's a glory.
So who does he see?
He sees just like what you would expect. You see some crewmen whose shifts are during the daytime. You see a little bit of security, and then you see a bunch of guests. But because of the glory,
I'd like to cast
because of the
detect magic.
glory, because of the glory, you see a group of women off in the corner, all wearing the same dress.
It's a trap.
Well, that's pretty damn weird.
I'd like to
Oh,
cast
they wore
detect
matching
magic.
outfits.
Okay, so you cast detect magic. English.
Yes.
Okay, so you see a little bit of magic, from like backstage. And then you see a couple of the guards have like spells prepared for any situation that comes up, but that's about it.
How is the auditorium laid out?
It's just a bunch of chairs that were set up
What
on the deck.
school of magic what school of magic did these guards go to?
Destruction. Fire.
Oh.
Fire. Fire.
Oh. Okay. Okay then.
Actually, more of like, just, they basically only know magic missile, to be honest.
Good for them.
Good for them.
So, about the question of the layout, it's just a bunch of chairs, and then there's the stage, which is fairly decently large.
Has the program started yet?
As you all sit down, you hear the chatter of the crowd quiet, and you see a staff up above you start casting light onto the stage. And the show begins. The first act is Wumbo the Great, an illusion sorcerer who is doing all sorts of new things with magic. He asks for a bottle from the crowd, which someone provides. He takes it, he smashes it against a bar, and then he takes his hand, puts it over it, and it still looks broken. But then he hits the bar again, and it shatters again, but it looks the same. His next trick is that he quite literally finds a needle in a haystack within a second. Using Fireball. Of course.
Very nice.
Oh my god.
But that's like a 5-second gag. And then
Isn't
he's
like
done.
The entire place made of wood, though.
No. It's definitely mid-metal.
Yeah. Hell of a lot of metal. And where the wood is, there's definitely like flame
To be honest with you,
retardant on
I
it.
put my
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so
Ooh, retardant.
the next act is a actually first, would you guys like to roll perception on the Wumbo the Great?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, everyone
Right,
roll
yeah.
perception.
Let's see what's the modifier with this.
I got
I
a
have an
Actually, I'll
yeah,
just roll a
18.
wrath die for the whole group on this
18.
one. Okay.
Oh,
The
what,
whole
you're not-
group,
both get
the whole
18.
group, there's a complication for the whole group, but you can still succeed or fail.
I rolled a 9.
All right.
18 with my modifier, of course.
Yeah. So some of you can tell like what he's like. What's like he's using illusion magic, of course, but due to the complication, you have no clue how he's doing this with illusion magic.
Just how is he doing this?
Whoa.
I guess that's why they call him Wumbo the Great.
Wumbo is amazing.
Wumbo.
I guess they'll have
Just
to start
cheering
studying
Wumbo
him.
from the crowd. I don't like the sound of that.
Can
Everything
we go to
you've
the school
studied,
of
you've-
Wumbo?
Wumbology.
Wumbology.
I like
has
to
it set to
multi-class
Wumbo.
and to Wumbo.
Wumbo.
You Wumbo, me Wumbo,
Me Wumbo.
he, she,
Hey.
we Mumbo.
Am I allowed to multi-class into Wumboology?
You can become a Wumbologist, which is a
Absolutely.
religion.
What?
All right, so the next
Bro.
act.
Wait. Can I change my patron?
To Wumbo the Great?
Wumbo the Great.
No, Wumbo is but a mortal.
How do you know?
Demons start out as mortals.
He is but a mortal for now.
How do you know he's mortal?
I made him.
Oh. Whoa.
I needed a filler act for this. All right, so the next act is a woman who simply comes on stage and sings an old port song that you would hear children singing. You know, it's just sort of a little jiggy.
To bring us sugar and tea and rum.
It's not a shanty, but it's like a port song. It's like a lullaby. It's like a it's like a mix of a sea shanty and a lullaby.
Huh.
It's pretty good, to be honest. Like you all like can't look away. You all can't. You all just think it's an amazing song. Would any of you like to? After she gets off stage, the next actually okay. So, do you guys want to roll perception on the woman like you did for Mr. Wumbo?
Yes, but are we rolling perception on our own or?
I will roll the wrath die, but all of you.
Okay, so
I don't
let's
like
go.
this.
I got a 16.
With my modifier again, this is a 19.
I got a 15.
I got 6 again.
Hmm.
Do you not have a modifier?
Nope.
Oh no.
So, Finral and Trillium, you both notice that she was seeming to use magic of some sort to make her performance either better or to just have people pay attention to her.
So I gotta ask, with the wrath die, are
but-
you like just choosing how much we notice?
With the wrath die, it's either a complication is something goes wrong. You can still succeed though, but a glory is you do it even better. All right, so, but only Finral, you notice this. She's wearing the same dress as that group of women. Might be a coincidence.
Okay, something tells me they're important.
Finral, you're kind of glitching out there.
Apparently, I set my phone on something, and I had to take off my headset because I was talking to my mom.
Did you hear whatever I said about the performance?
No.
Alright, so only
They're
you
wearing the
notice
same
that she's
dress.
wearing the same dress as that group of women from earlier.
She's taken their voices. This is like some Ursula type shit.
Perhaps. Alright. The next act is a comedy act by another woman wearing a different outfit. She's like wearing a farm girl's outfit.
Amy Schumer.
And it is in fact a Mai Schumer. And it is very bad comedy.
No.
I think he's.
I will
laughing
only
because
ever
of
state her
the
first.
man.
I will only state her first joke because it is probably the best joke she has, and it's not good. A Warforged walks up to another Warforged and says, 1001111100001. That is the best joke in her lineup.
That was amazing.
It wasn't even a joke.
Shoot me. Huh.
The
Can you
crowd.
please
She
tell
doesn't
us another?
finish her third joke before the crowd boos her off stage, Would you like to roll
Wait, there's a
perception
third,
for
that means
Amai
there's a
Shemed?
second.
I'm
Sure,
not gonna
no.
come up with a bunch of
No.
shitty jokes.
No, I'm not rolling perception.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna roll for it.
You're
Yeah,
a
I am.
monster.
I got 11.
I got a 19.
Okay, and the party wrath die is a glory, so you all just are disgusted. You
These
can
jokes are so bad.
can
like,
tell.
we're just
you can tell she put an extremely large amount of effort into these jokes, but they're just not funny.
Oh no.
All right, so and then next up is another musician, this time a man, and he performs basically the most popular song from a really popular play at this time. It just goes as planned. He sings. He's pretty good. Bada bing, bada boom.
What do you sing?
Hmm?
You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift?
I think I got the plague from you saying that. But no, he just sings a very popular song at the time from a popular play.
Whip and Nana.
He does not, in fact, whip and nay nay.
Does he dead?
He is not dead.
I asked, does he
Said
dab?
he dab.
He does not dab.
So he's a decent person.
It's like he's like tap dancing. This is like this.
Devil
Ew.
Went Down in Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to
Definitely.
steal.
You cannot convince me it's not that song. That is the best song to do a tap dance to.
I can't do the fiddle part. I don't care. All right, so
If I were a rich man. Live to.
no, he's performing Black and Tans. All
I
right,
don't know
so
what that is.
you know. All right, so and a lot of performances go like that guy who just sung, or like the really bad comedian.
They really should just let us go up there and play whatever we had. My question is,
Yes.
if speak languages, would I be able to understand the meaning of music?
No.
Dang it. With that, would I be able to learn how to play an instrument just by reading the notes?
Actually, do any of you have a background where you would be raised in a port town anywhere?
I grew up in a temple that can be changed to be close to a port town. I mean, it kind of makes sense the temple would be close to the sea. Practice fire magic.
Anybody?
Yeah, sorry. Nope.
Like I said, mine can be close to that. It just won't be a port city exactly.
If your backstory's already written, I'm just asking if it's in there anywhere.
Well, it's written, but there are details that are missing from it.
All right,
I wrote it in like 5 minutes.
whatever. So, something about the song, the second act song, intrigues you. You don't know what it is, but you recognize it from somewhere.
Could I roll to see if I can try to remember what it's from?
Sure.
What would I be rolling for? Intelligence?
Yeah, roll intelligence.
Let's see, what's my modifier? That's 3.
14.
That's a 14 for me, yeah.
14 and a glory. Ah, okay. So, after thinking for a while, and after all the acts have ended, and everyone has left but all of us, you remember that that by the small port town where you grew up, that song was it was said that it was what sailors heard last, and it was said that sirens sang it.
So those
I would
are
literally like to instantly look at the party, say we have to go, and just run backstage. No time to explain moment.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Halvar is going to slowly walk after, as he grew up nowhere near a port.
Of course.
Fenrir's just gonna look at him like a confused little kobold and then just follow.
Obviously.
Fenrir is a kobold, so like he just like waddles after, and you just hear of his feet slapping very fastly on the ground.
Okay, I gotta ask. Does he
What that
take anything against his base walking speed?
He is very fast for his height.
So he has a base walking speed of 32.
Yes, whatever the base kobold walking speed is. All right,
I
so
think it's
Oh,
30.
it's 30.
so as you make it backstage, it's just a hallway with a bunch of different changing rooms, basically.
I'd like to look at the closest one, like closest person near me, and ask where that lady in the what color dress was it?
It was a light blue.
Where the lady in the light blue dress is at. Oh no. I'd like to turn back to the group.
The cleaner says, I thought I saw her leave with the I thought I'm sorry, I've never seen Adventurers before. I'm just nervous. I thought I saw her leave with that guy who did the tap dancing right after her.
Thank you. I'd like to turn around and just
What? It's low.
I'm sorry, I looked in general.
Tiny cold Fenrir.
Is it Are you gonna set that as your profile?
Oh.
Alright, so
I haven't been able to figure out how to draw my character.
everyone roll survive. Is everyone gonna also run out and try and follow the woman? Or are you guys gonna look around a little more?
I'm still eating popcorn.
I'm gonna go
I'm
look
probably
for
gonna
I never
follow.
I'd like to slap the popcorn out of John's hand, look at him, and say, "We're dealing with sirens. You do not have time to eat."
Halvar's gonna stay looking through the changing rooms for jokes. For shits and giggles, one might say. Alright, so what I have Finroll, and that's about all I remember of who's going where.
I'm following after the woman.
Yes. Anyone going along with him?
God,
I'll
I
probably
just
follow
realized
John.
there's more of them.
I'm gonna look other
So 5 sirens, 1 kraken. Got it.
lady.
So Fenrir is looking with me for the lady.
No, I'm looking for the other one.
You mean the other ones?
Yeah, he said 5.
I just said a group of women.
Yeah,
said
I
never
said
said how
5
many.
sirens.
A group is at least 4. What have
Yeah,
we done?
and then 4 plus the 1 on the stage is 5. So I just like,
Alright.
oh,
Mental
no.
math.
Let's just say there's 5.
Okay.
feel like we dug ourselves into a deeper hole by saying there's 5.
Yeah, you did. I was originally only gonna have 4.
Of course.
I heard
How about
five.
one just like gets eaten by Kraken? How about that?
No.
No, you have to deal with your mistakes. I'd like to just continue trying to find the woman.
Alright. Roll perception.
I got the best perception in the West, obviously. Oh no.
He got a 3.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to find where my modifier is. Well, first, because... Why? Why do I keep rolling this? It's a 15, but I also need to find my...
Alright, that'll be enough.
My perception. Okay.
That'll be enough. So as you rush out the back door where the performers would have left, you see boot prints alongside what looks like very slimy stiletto prints.
Oh, that's just disgusting. I'd like to look down at it, say, ew, that's disgusting, and then just start following them.
So as you run after these tracks with everyone else following you, I'm gonna do a little gag. So Halvar's staying behind for a little bit, and he's just checking the rooms, and they're all basically empty, except for one. One has Emai Shumer in there, just crying.
Oh no.
That's probably for the best.
Oh.
Not anything against
Crying
Amy,
because of her
but
horrible
not-
comedy.
Not made for comedy.
Did I mention that she is a half-breed between a goblin and an ogre?
Dude, that's so messed up. That's so messed
But
up.
it's funny.
It's funny, but that's so messed up.
Alright, then Halvar's gonna start following because he doesn't want to experience. He does
he
not
doesn't
want to
wanna
experience a crushed ribcage. So he's gonna start. He catches up
Was
with the group.
Oliver trying to get some? Or
Halvar was looking around for any clues.
quote unquote clues? Okay.
Also, I just wanted to show
Yep.
that the bad comedian is crying. So,
If
Alright.
we caught up with the...
you have indeed. The tracks have led to a single room, and it seems that other tracks have also converged there. It
I'd like to
seems
just-
to be.
Kick in that door.
Alright,
Strength check.
that's a 3.
Oh wait,
Uh,
I thought
you,
I have
you
to roll
break
that.
your leg.
I have the dice.
Okay, you can do that then.
Okay, it's strength, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Strength. Okay.
No, I'm gonna make you roll Arcana for kicking down a door. Do strength.
10.
It's a door. It'll break down. All right, so the door slams
Ooh,
down,
Big buff man.
and you see 5 sirens who have shed their disguises, and now you can see their true forms. Their dresses they were wearing were there was a reason that the skirts were so puffy, and it was their tentacle legs.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
The
Is
one
the man that was in there with them dead already?
you see a multiple people's worth of bones in the corner, along with a bunch of viscera. Anyone who has come in this room previously has died.
Whoa. I think I have a spell that's perfect for this moment. right here.
Are you just gonna reanimate them?
No.
All right.
I'd like to yell at my newfound friends to get back. Do they listen?
I'll listen.
Alvar, of course, steps back as he does not want to be killed.
Obviously.
All right. Since you broke down the door and surprised them, I'll let you make this before we roll for
I'd like to, before I cast this, I'd like to close what remnants of the door is still there,
Okay.
and I'd like to cast Hellish Rebuke. It is a cone of damage, but I'm assuming since they probably step back and step behind the walls, they won't be affected by it. I'm imagining it will just be contained to this room. It does 2d10 fire damage to everyone around me within 60 feet other than me, unless it's between walls.
Is there any like con save or anything,
1 second.
or like dex save, I should say?
Dex of 10, and I'm casting this at level 2, so it's actually 3d10, I think.
So dex difficulty of 10, you say?
But no, it's still same as Dex 10. But even if they survive it, they still take half damage.
Okay. So big girl siren fails. Another failure. Another failure.
3d10s.
Failure. All of them failed.
That is a total of 21 damage to each of them, I believe.
Now,
3.
as the weaker sirens fall from this, they all take the hit for the largest one of them, their mother. And she remains almost unscathed, although what remains of what used to be her dress is now scalding.
Well, I used up my spells.
Initiative. Or roll your initiative and put it in chat.
What do you just roll a d20 for initiative?
Yeah.
Yes.
And add your dex.
Oh, and my dex. Okay. That's a 7. Oh, no. I don't like where this is going.
Oof.
Wait,
I
Wait,
pick
no,
up
two
I need to
additional
add my
hit
dex.
points.
I forgot about that. Oh, wouldn't you know, my dex is +0, so.
Hey, can I ask how many sirens I killed?
You killed all of them but the big one.
So 4?
Yes.
That means I pick up 8 points of temporary healing.
Alright.
Okay.
So, Fenrir will just not be fighting, I assume. So.
No.
Oh, he's back.
I'm
Oh.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. But I
Fight
got
big,
9.
fight big, Siren.
Oh wait, new temp means I add, right? I add that to my original.
Hmm?
Never mind. All I need to remember is that I have 8 additional hit points because I gained temporary HP.
Alright. So. May battle commence.
Who is starting?
The Siren.
Oh,
Finro, would you
and I
like
imagine I'm the closest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bud,
Yeah.
you gonna put what you got in chat so we can
Oh,
keep
put my
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm dead last. No, I'm not dead last. I still got.
I am, by definition, dead last.
Huh.
No.
Because I'm also the farthest away, so I'm going to be dead last.
Yeah, shut up.
Alright, so, what's your AC?
Me?
Does a 17 get through?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so that's... Hold up, I forgot the wrath die. Let me roll that. This is also a glory, so instead of 2d6 plus 2, it'll be, I'm feeling nice because I don't want to completely kill you, so I'm just going to have it be 2d6 plus 4. Instead. Instead of 4d6.
Okay. I definitely am gonna feel this.
This is gonna sound faked. It's the damage overall
Dare
is
tell me
6.
that is 16 points of damage.
It is 6 points of damage overall.
Oh, just 6?
Just 6. Both
That
of the
doesn't
d6 were 1s.
Okay. I was gonna say that doesn't even get through my temporary damage.
Okay. Who would be next? John, the rat. What do you wish to do?
Can I just like not go into the room?
I mean, if you have a ranged weapon, you can shoot at it.
Can I throw just like ball bearings at it?
No.
Oh.
You have javelins. Wait, no, that's Fenrir. Do you have javelins?
Yeah, I have short bow. I have a short bow.
Then use it.
Okay, I use short bow.
And this is going to be a pain in the ass because you have no idea how the combat system works.
Indeed.
So, because I'm angry at you for not learning it in between this session and the last, you're just going to be with no plus to hit.
Okay.
So, this is going to have to get through an AC of 18.
It didn't.
It's a 6. So,
Wait,
you
it has
fail.
an AC of 18?
Yes. I only realized. I only realized how strong this thing was from the thing I'm getting it from after combat started because I hadn't read the AC at that point, which is 18.
So you mean after I slapped it with my magic?
Does AC apply to magic? I don't think it does.
No, but
It
so you didn't realize this.
I didn't
until
realize
after I slapped it.
that's why I had all the other ones die because I'm not gonna. I know the 5 of us aren't gonna survive 5 armor class 18, 54 hit points sirens.
These things have 54 HP.
There's only one of them because I decided I don't want to kill all of us.
I thank you for this.
Good
I
choice.
really don't want to lose this character.
This thing has 50 due to some of your spells still getting through the wall of meat that the sirens are. It smells very much like fish in this room. Cooked fish.
Okay, whose turn is it? Or John
That
still has to.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it would be Fenrir's because John failed his attack. So.
Hey, let's go, Fenrir! Woo! Please don't let me die.
I'm gonna cast Thundering Smite.
Am I not in that range?
I fucking hope not. Actually, all of you are.
Nice.
I would recommend you don't do that.
Please.
Let me
I bet I could take it.
Oh, I
Step into the
can't.
room.
Don't worry, just like
If he
kill me,
sends it
I'll be
directly
fine.
to the room, I'm still in the room.
Make a decision.
I know. I'm double checking the range on this.
Come on, kill me. I'll be fine.
If you cast it in the room, I am still definitely in that range.
Well, the reason I'm double checking is because I remember it saying 300 feet.
That. Oh wait, maybe you're able to cast it on a single target. It's just if they're within 300 feet of you.
That's why I'm double checking.
Yeah, that would kill the entire boat.
No, then no. That would be a very small portion of the boat.
Well, everyone that was at that, like,
No.
talent show.
They go peacefully in their sleep.
No, your weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you.
Wait, so
Oh,
your weapon has Thundering Smite?
Yeah, thunderous.
It's just the
smite.
sound that reaches 300, from what I
Yeah, it's the sound.
It's
Okay,
weird
let
to
me-
think people on the other side of the boat don't even hear your thunder.
Someone
Yeah,
could
like
fire a
thunder.
literal cannon on one side of the boat, and you would have no idea.
Well, I feel like you'd hear it because you'd hear it like vibrate through the metal, but
Too
Okay, I
bad.
just beat its armor class.
Hmm?
I got a 19.
Yep, that beats its
Let's
armor
go.
class. Alright, what's the damage?
I'm rolling for it. It's going to be a 1d8 plus 2d6 because of the spell.
oh, that's
Just roll it.
I got a 9.
Alright, it's down to 41 health.
And now it's my turn.
Alright,
Yay! I love this situation that I have been found in.
go ahead.
I think literally the only thing I can do right now
Stab.
is cast or use my cantrip Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm. Please remind me of
Can I
what
use
that
my-
is. What it does?
1d10. What is it? Force damage.
I mean, what does the thing need to avoid it?
It would be your spell save DC.
Spell save.
Yeah,
DC.
it doesn't say anything. It just says duration is instantaneous.
It should be on your character sheet, the spell save DC.
It doesn't say any of those. This is a
So
monster.
number
This is
40?
a monster sheet. I don't know.
Oh, it's supposed to still have.
Just its armor
Somewhat.
class?
No, hold on. You said it's a siren, right?
Siren.
I mean, do I still need to roll to hit if it's magic?
This is
Well,
from the
yeah,
D&D
'cause, like,
wiki.
when you aim.
But I mean, like for the AC, do I need to go ahead and roll for that first?
Sure.
Hate to make it difficult on you. It was an 18.
Because if it was just like a dex saving throw or something, I could do that. But if it's specifically a spell saving throw, it says
Usually
nothing about
With
that.
spells that deal damage, the caster has a spell save DC. and the character or monster has to roll higher
Ah.
than it to.
I see. So, what is it? Fenrir.
Oh,
Fen-
plus it has a dig.
What'd you say?
I have no clue. We'll just do it with Dex save. I don't care.
Oh, Dex. Sure.
I'm gonna guess Dex is just like 10 for this.
And the siren failed. Okay. We'll just do the damage.
So roll 1d10. That's 4.
Alright, siren's down to 37.
This is great.
Yeah.
We've only made great decisions this game.
Alright, who would be next? That's Trillium.
I believe. Yes. So I'm going to use my bonus action to transform into a large brown bear. And I'm going to run. How far away is the siren?
You are all just outside the door of its cabin. It's literally like 5 feet away from
Okay.
you.
So I'm going to run up to it and use my multi-attack, which is a bite and claws. So I'm going to roll for that. 17 plus 4. Yep, that beats 18, right?
Jesus Christ.
I think that's how math works.
Okay, so for my bite, 1d8 plus 4.
I just realized
So
I haven't
5
been
plus
adding my modifiers.
Bro.
So 9 for that. And
Alright,
for my
so-
claws, 2d6 plus 4.
Alright, so it's down to 28 from the one. And the second one, how much
4
damage does it do?
5.
9.
Plus
I forgot what health it said.
4.
So we'll bring it down to 20? How does that sound? Because I forgot how
Yeah,
much
that's
health is that?
about right. I think.
And yeah, I would do 22 damage altogether.
Let's just bring it down
So,
to
yeah.
20. So this fight can at
Yeah.
least last one round.
Yeah.
Do you say this fight will last a round?
I'm making it so that it doesn't last just one round.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so Halvar's gonna shoot it with a crossbow.
Bro, this
He
Dark One's
fails.
blessing is great. Come on, Halava.
I have not used this crossbow for a long time.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
I will stab it next then. Alright, so
Okay.
the
Okay.
siren's going again. This time attacking the bear druid,
Yes.
saying, "You like claws? How about this one?" What's your AC in bear form?
11.
12.
Oh, no.
With mod, that is. Alright. And that would then be 2d6 plus 2 damage. Let me roll that. Let's hope it's not ones again. Well, let's hope it's ones for your sake.
I got 34 health in this form. I think I can take it.
34 health.
And then
Jesus,
once
man.
I
And
might
then
have
once
to
I
throw.
get-
I might have to start throwing really strong monsters at the druid.
I can see
That's
that.
that's 10 damage.
He is the
Damn,
literal
okay.
party tank.
All right, and that's the siren's turn. John.
And
Yeah, you fail your attack again. Until you
Oh, okay.
learn how the combat system works. So when I ask you what your bonus to hit is, you don't give me your damage bonus. All right. Next up is Fenrir. Go go go.
Hey, Samir.
What else can I do towards this? Let me think. Do. I think I'm gonna cast Divine Smite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I never asked, what is Fenrir? He's a kobold.
He's a Kobold Paladin.
Oh. What's his god?
The Dragon God.
Danny
good.
DeVito.
No.
Wait, are you telling me our characters are basically the opposites?
Alright, let's just go, hurry. Bruh.
Fenrir go already?
No. Not
Oh.
from what I could hear. You muted yourself, Fenrir. Alright, Finral, you'll go.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh.
Someone just came home and was talking while
Alright.
I'm looking up. Fudging Divine Smite. Screw it. I'm just gonna attack.
With what's your attack bonus?
My attack bonus.
Just roll.
shall be-
Just roll to hit.
Oh. I got a natural 20.
Okay, that definitely makes it through. Alright.
In the most spectacular way possible, you just kind of cut off one of her tentacles.
Alright.
Anything? Wrath die?
No raft die. Nothing happened, at least, with it. So, what damage?
I got.
Hmm?
I got a 9.
Ooh. 9 damage, so it's down to 11.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have anything out. I can't take it out with one hit. I'll just pull out my crossbow and just shoot it point blank in the head. That's a. Let's see. Roll to hit. 17 plus 3. 20.
Is that your roll to hit?
Yeah,
Alright.
but it's not enough.
And that's a glory. So double your damage.
Wait. Really?
Double your bonus damage, at least. That isn't with dice.
Dang it. I rolled the highest I can get on this dice, 1d8. I rolled an 8. But my bonus is just a +1.
Naturally? It would be a
believe so.
+2 with a glory. So this thing is almost.
So
this
that's
thing
10.
is. This thing is like backing away, almost dead.
This thing's just on the ground, just.
Trillium, this is your chance.
I'm gonna try to maul it.
Nice.
You're killing it by mauling it?
Oh,
That's.
jeez.
Hope you like
Oh,
the
You're gonna
taste
eat
of
it?
fish.
That's a 7.
Oh. Alavar, I swear to God, you better hit it.
She just said she got a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed.
So,
No.
Halvar does have poison spray and create bonfire, but he doesn't want to kill any of you. So,
Wait, can't create bonfire. Can he just create a bonfire directly on the corpse?
no, it's an area of effect spell.
Oh.
Or cantrip, I should say. He's just gonna shoot again. Let's hope this goes through. It does not go through.
No.
Dude, what are you doing?
I keep
come on.
almost hitting it, but I either miss or it catches it.
Come on, Halivar. You're supposed to lead us.
All right. The siren's going
I
again.
assume.
Now,
Oh no. Who's it going?
Trillium.
Yes.
What is your what's your bonus to charisma saving throws?
Oh no.
It is a -2.
Ah,
I'm a bear.
so you physically cannot succeed on this unless you roll a 20. Roll a 20. Roll a d20 for me real quick.
Well, let's see. A 2. Does a 2 pass? Oh, that's a 0. Oh.
So
Yes,
let me just
you have-
let me just go with a Okay, nothing happens with a wrath die. Okay, so the siren starts singing about the forest, and you are instantly enthralled to its will.
Oh, great.
It commands you to turn on your friends.
Oh, no.
But that means Trillium has to pass an AC bonus.
No, it's a charisma saving.
Well, I mean, she has to hit our ACs.
Fair. Sorry, what? I don't get. She's gonna still. This is gonna be easier than the siren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So
been rolling pretty low
who's
to hit.
next?
John,
you're
I
next.
think it's John.
One second.
Okay.
I gotta take this. It's a quick phone call. Just converse amongst yourselves.
Everyone is dying. What is happening?
Hello.
No
I
one
have
has
Have
died.
doing something
have
outside.
It's
have
just
our
Trillium
your
will now
Is there a
kill us
jalapeno
if
burger?
we don't finish off the siren. And I can't use command to make her
If there is,
snap
get
out.
me a meal of those with like a Coke or Pepsi. But if there isn't, just get me like
Havar
big burger.
is muted.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
just give me a
he's-
bacon
I-
butter burger.
I heard him say
meal.
call before he muted
Please.
himself.
I'm not. You should call him because I'm still busy with D&D.
I have a quick question. Is Divine Smite a cantrip? Or...
Culver's
has whichever one Culver's has. Alright. Is that it? Yeah, I gotta get back to D&D. Alright, see ya. Sorry about that, everyone. Culver's is a big deal. Alright. So,
From what I read, it's not a spell,
It's
but it
like an
does take up
ability.
a spell slot.
what is?
So it does take a spell slot.
Divine Smite.
I see. Alright.
It's
So,
a class ability, so it doesn't really count as a spell itself.
yeah. Alright, who would be next? Because John just... Did I roll for John? Yeah, it would fail anyway. So, alright.
Okay.
Who's next?
That would be Fenrir.
Yes, it would.
You
Come
better
on, my beautiful little kobold.
hurry. You better get this.
If you don't hit this,
The siren
Trillium
has turned the bear.
mess us up.
I got a 19 again. So hold on.
It hits. It hits.
So I
No
got a
matter.
4 unless I got a glory.
You actually got a complication.
Oh god, no.
But this just it doesn't matter because the siren's only at 1 health. So you physically cannot
Oh,
not
okay.
kill it.
Okay, cool.
He rolls 1 damage.
Now,
No
are you using like a
modifier.
sword, or what are you using?
I'm using a longsword.
All right. As you hack your sword into it, as you're swinging your sword into its shoulder, near its neck, you hear it start singing, but then it's cut as your sword cleaves through, all the way down to below the rib cage. The smell of fish strengthens as the problem of missing sailors has been solved.
Okay, wait. I'm not trying to like mess with the campaign.
What?
I'm looking at the adventurers, like the people who are online. One of them is playing Ara Ara Simulator.
God fucking damn it. Which
Connor
one?
bot.
Oh, yeah.
Connor
Well,
bot.
he's probably streaming it
No,
too, to be honest.
No, he's just playing Paladins. He's like playing Siege.
So,
But if
Alright,
it looks
I,
like
uh,
his literal name is Connor bot.
now, as a reward for getting rid of this problem, you have all been given 30 gold and 2
Yeah.
platinum.
Yay.
Oh wait, and 2 platinum?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's a lot.
William doesn't know really what money is, so she's gonna try to put it in her mouth, thinking it's food.
Alright, no, that is metal you cannot eat.
So 30 gold and 2 platinum?
I mean, this is a very large ship that was at stake. Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
okay.
That's literally
So we're all rich.
me now having 65 GP.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Yep. Well, I do too. That's
what-
why I DM it.
I'd be worried if you didn't like the game.
Wait, how many gold?
How much XP did we get from?
This I don't use XP. I use milestone.
Okay. I'm used
You'll
to
just tell us when we eventually level up.
Yeah, which will be like every 5 sessions.
Oh god.
You level up very slowly, unless you do something extremely important.
When is the next session? 'Cause I
Next
know you do,
Friday.
multiple-
It's every week.
Every week.
Oh, I thought you
And
did
how many
multiple.
gold?
We literally just stated this.
Your mic is doo-doo.
30 gold, 2 platinum. 1
Okay.
platinum is the equivalent of 10 gold.
I have 54
Well,
gold.
you all get the
39.
equivalent of that. Except, Trillium is paid in exclusively copper pieces. That
How
is
much
a
would that
lot of
be?
copper pieces.
Well, just a ton of pennies.
Yeah, basically. They
I don't-
basically
I
gave
have
the rest
8.
of you
I
like
don't know
they
how,
gave
but I have
everyone,
8
like-
of them.
they gave everyone like $20 bills and shit, and like maybe in 100. But then they just gave this child like a wheelbarrow full of pennies.
Poor kid.
She
Oh,
is
God.
like 25, but I guess
Oh.
she does look young.
Yes, that is fair.
I mean, my character, I just straight up made him an Asimar, and they can live up to like 112.
But you're
And
short.
I just made him a solid age of 21.
So he's a
He's
newborn.
just like an infant.
No, he looks 21. It's just. He's
Yeah.
like the equivalent.
My age is just like unknown.
Yeah. All
These
the
are
rats
ancient
inside him
rats.
are various different ages. All right. So that is the end of our session. Thanks all for coming. I hope to see you again next week.